Good brunchin', a good brunchin', a good brunchin'. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. 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 Everybody, Good Brunchin'. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. Everybody, Good Brunchin'. You are tuned into the Good Brunchin Podcast. Good Brunchin'.
Good brunchin'. Yeah. We are here. The whole team is here, y'all. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast with your boy Bill the Billionaire, Ace Brown, and Tamika's in the building. How we doing, family? How we doing?
Hola.
Good. Big shout out to CNN for bringing Cameron on and making themselves look like a fool.
Let me tell you something.
That was hilarious.
Let me tell you something.
It was giving pink punch buggy energy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cam. We got to get you in that video, man.
My
we got to get you
God, yo, that was hilarious.
But I couldn't see. What was he drink? What did he drink? Was that?
He was drinking the pink horse that said, "I'm about to tell you."
Yeah, he's like,
What's the pink horse drink, right?
He was. I'm
Yo,
getting some
I
cheeks.
see, yo.
I'm getting some cheeks later. So I got
some cheeks.
yo. The most realist thing, I'm gonna be honest, was when he said, "Yo, who set this up?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a real legit question.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's not Cam's lane. And then here it is. All you doing is talking about, Diddy or what. Like this is not my lane. Like I don't know this.
He said, "I could see y'all talking to Mace about this."
Yeah, I wasn't signing him. So why are y'all bringing like for real? That's like bringing Derek Jeter on and only talking basketball.
Yeah.
Like what are we talking about? So big shout out to Cam for being true to himself, yo. Big shout out, Cam.
Yo, I commented in his thing. I commented with him at the end of Paid in Full. He's like, "Niggas die every day, B."
You die every day, B.
Like
big
that,
shout
like
out to Cam.
come on, yes, Cameron. That's what
Good
This is
brunchin',
Cam.
good brunchin'.
This is Cam. Why you even like? I didn't expect anything less from Cam.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Will Wright, my man Will Wright is in the building. Good brunchin', brother. Good brunchin'. How you been? But yeah, it's crazy, yo. That's Cam. That is, but he's real. Cam's like, yo, I'm not gonna sit here and be fake. Like,
I'm not gonna be fake. That's what I said. Big shout out.
Not gonna be fake.
Big
Like, who set this up? Yeah, he's like, yo, I can't speak on that. I wasn't signed with that, man. You know, come on.
And then even did this at the end. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed day.
Yo. He
totally
did say that? I heard him say, yo, thank you for having me.
Yeah, he said, thank you for having me. Have a blessed day.
Yo, but the thing is, did you see her face? Her face was like,
yes.
That joke was hilarious. But people, make sure you are following us on all platforms. That's the Good Brunchin Podcast. Y'all can catch us live from 12 to 1 Monday through Friday on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. And you can also catch us on Mondays on GS Radio at 8 p.m. Shout out to them, everybody that checked out the episode. We appreciate y'all watching last night. But people, if y'all ever want to send in any emails, y'all can send us an email to the Good Brunchin Podcast at gmail.com. And we'll read your emails right here. Mail. And today is the first time that we got a response email from the original. So we got an email. If y'all ever want to email us, that's the Good Brunchin Podcast at gmail.com. But I think we got a good response. So I'm going to go ahead and read the original so y'all know who we're working with. And we bring it here. Okay. It says, the original email said, "Hey, Good Brunchin Podcast. Word of advice. Don't play matchmaker for friends. A while back, I set up my friend Rachel with a guy named Terrence. Things didn't work out between them because of his lifestyle. They are total opposites, but click in their own way. She is mad for me hooking them up and demanding that I cut ties with him. I'm caught in the middle here because Terrence and I are still good friends, but I don't want to upset Rachel. How can I handle this situation without losing either friendship? Thanks for your help, Tanya." So that was the original email. Okay, that was the original email. And now this is Tanya's response. She replied back. It says, "Hey, Good Brunchin Podcast. It's Tanya, the bad matchmaker. I have an update. So I decided to let Terrence go as a friend. I couldn't let a man come between me and my bestie. But now Rachel is with a friend of my past that I don't like at all. Am I wrong to tell her how I feel, or should she and she needs to leave him, or should I leave it alone? Tanya. So, Tanya, the tables is turned. Well, you remember this email. The tables is turned. Tanya's back. So, like, what do y'all think? Like, for me, it seems like Tanya hates this whoever she with. So it's like I just left my peoples. Matter of fact, go back and tell Terrence you still want to be his friend now. That's I'm at the point where tell Terrence, yo, my bad, yo, I was tripping, yo. We can be friends. Like I'm not. Then the thing is, her and Terrence were never even together. So it was just
that's the crazy part. I think that's crazy. They wasn't even together. Her and Terrence, they were friends, and she was mad because you still friends with him and we together. But I guess this new person that the other friend is with is a friend was a friend to Tanya, and Tanya don't like this person, right?
Yeah, Tanya don't like the dude.
I'm telling my friends, so like my nigga. First of all, if this is my bestie,
she know.
You know who this is.
You know who that is. Exactly.
You know who that is.
No, I don't fuck with this.
So why are you playing yourself? That's not your bestie. That's not your bestie.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. Because if you're gonna sit and come at me and I was with him, you know what he did to me, you still friends with him, and I sat here and I stopped talking to him because it had nothing to do with me. Whatever y'all went through in your relationship had nothing to do with me. I still sat and said, you know what? Because I love you, because you my bestie, I'ma sit and respect it and go over there. But now you fuck with a nigga that you know for a fact I don't fuck with. You not my bestie. You just an associate now. That's crazy to me. Baffled.
Yo, baffled. Ace, how you feel about it, bro?
Yo, I'm just gonna say I think that this is an ex. She's saying it's a friend, but I think it's an ex.
They used to do something.
Yeah, they used to do something. I think like why would you get so mad about it? I think this is an ex, and it's like her thing is like, hey, I don't want you messing with this ex or whatever. And it might not have been a serious ex. It could have been somebody she either tried to mess with or they just did a little 1-2, and she's like, hey, I don't like it. So, yo, you gotta suck this one up. Don't be petty now, boo. Don't be petty now.
But she just left the whole friend. I left my friend because you didn't, the whole situation. I had to get her to pick a side. Now you with somebody I don't like.
And now you with somebody I don't like. And
like Meek said, if you my bestie, you know I don't like this person, right? And you put me in a situation that I have to do that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna tell her, like, look, if you don't know, I do not like this dude. I do not mess with him and do that. I cannot be around and be fake. So I'm gonna let you know. If you're gonna be with him, cool. I'm not gonna be around. That's my thing.
Words of Martin when he was Dragonfly. Mm-hmm. What that got to do with me, punk? What that got to
Bro, every time that chick come around, I'm gonna make her feel uncomfortable.
Tanya, I think you should just downgrade her level of friendship.
For real. Yeah, that bestie, you gotta watch how you use that word.
I think you need to downgrade Shorty's level of relationship, and y'all just gonna have to either build it up or just whatever, because I don't know. That smell. It don't smell right.
Smell a little crazy. It smells a little crazy, but I'm gonna be honest. I think Tanya, if you know what you're doing, mind your business. You ain't sleeping in that bed. Mm-hmm. And if it really bother you that much, just stay away. Don't get ahead and join them. Just chill out and be honest, because I'm not going to be around somebody and be fake. And that's the thing. The tension is going to be there. So you might as well remove yourself from the situation rather than staying around and keeping face. But then at the same time, let her know. Don't just back up and not say something. Mm-hmm. Let her know why you got to fall back. Because I think that's what people mess up, where they just do things and then don't tell somebody and think they just know, and now it becomes a whole nother situation after. So definitely have a talk with her and be like, look, I'm happy that you're happy, but I don't mess with this person. I don't. Whether you know about the past, you know what it is. I don't mess with these persons.
Rachel was about to end your friendship because she was pissed off that you were still friends with a nigga you was friends with before they even got together, and that nigga did her dirty, and she put you involved and said, I can't fuck with you if you fuck with him. So now she's putting you in that same position. And again, being your bestie, she knew you don't fuck with him. Now you happy that's on you. But overstand, you want me around? I'm talking about Tamika. You want me around? Is roast session all day. To the point where you're gonna say, Tamika, just forget it. I don't want you around. I'm gonna say, okay.
Yo, see, Tamika's just violent. She's just
Because that's crazy to me. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. So I'm just saying, downgrade her. She's not a bestie. She's just an associate.
Wow. You've been now. Is she wrong? Yeah, Hazel, what's good? Good brunching, good brunching. But now let me ask you a question: is Tanya wrong to keep that same energy? Is she coming like, yo, you got to cut this nigga off?
No, it's not wrong because Rachel was gonna, from my understanding, if Tanya would have stood friends with Terrence, Rachel was gonna cut her off.
Yep. See,
that's not right.
Oh, okay. See that I call those temporary friendships.
She was just there for a season, boo.
Yeah, she's a seasonal worker. She's a seasonal worker. And,
emotional damage.
Yeah, like that's definitely a seasonal worker. Like on fries today, gone next week. You know what I mean? We just, we don't know. So Tanya, I hope you listen to us. I don't know. What did we tell Tanya to do? Will just said, I don't think she cut him off.
She probably did. Let me tell you, Tanya probably low key be like, "What up, my nigga? You chilling, maintaining, no complaining, low key going dates in the background."
So now let me ask you this:
but she respected her friend and didn't have him around.
Yo, what if she never cut him off?
But this is the thing: even if she didn't cut him off, she still respected her friend and didn't have it around. She didn't have it in her face. Okay. She didn't do none of that. Even if she didn't do that, I don't like this nigga. Now you want me to
pray about it.
Pray about it.
That's it. We got. Yo, it's so crazy that Meek has her blurred background. I thought you were getting ready to just take a shot. I was like, "Yo, you all right?"
I should. Like, we still celebrating.
She said we still
celebrating.
Yo, Will said she just fell back and not involved him out. Yeah, that's it. Didn't involve her. And you know something? And then look, I hope she did do that. Because I feel like, and then especially as adults, if we know, like the friendship that we have, and if I gotta go handle something, I gotta do whatever. You already know if the love was real, it's gonna be there no matter what. I just gotta fall back right now. I still got the love for you. So if it comes back, I think that joint is definitely still there.
Rachel needs to stop. She from the beginning, Rachel was putting Tanya in too much of her relationship, and it didn't have nothing to do with her. It's not Tanya's fault that whatever y'all went through, that man chose to do what it was that he did, or whatever it was that was happening. That's not Tanya's fault. Why are you putting that pressure on her like that? That's not fair. And now here you want to sit and go with a nigga, she don't get the fuck out of here with that shit.
All right, well, people, Tanya, hope we helped you out. If you ever want to get and send an email, people, you can send it into the Good Brunchin Podcast at gmail.com. And we will go ahead and read it there. Appreciate it. But it's time to get into our topic of the day. Today's topic is, should small Black-owned businesses be held to a different standard? All right, we're talking about small to a different standard. My man Ace will be back in a minute. I know he really wanted to touch this topic, but should Black-owned businesses be held to a different standard? Meek, how do you feel about that?
So I want to hear what everybody else has to say before, because again, when you say Black businesses, I see my business, I hold my businesses to its own standard, and it's up here. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't sit and I don't expect nobody to hold me in any type of way, because I got to hold my shit down, right? I tell everybody I know that there's levels, and I know that there's competition when it comes to the business, especially with cosmetics. I got to prove to people that my shit is just as good as Rihanna's. So I'm always going to put my business in a different standard than everybody else, and it's always going to be high. And I expect everybody to be that way. So I feel if it's Black or not, everybody has to be held accountable. So that's why I want to see what everybody else has to say. Because when you say Black owned, I'm Black, but I'm also Hispanic. Like, what Black owned? What does that mean?
Sorry, I'm looking in the comments. Good brunching, good brunching. Kev said, I mean, who wants Jamaican food with some polite part of rudeness? without polite food and rudeness in the season. Dre said, only because all standards for all businesses. Let me get the link. Okay, Will Ryan, what's the link? We're gonna get it to you, Will. Me, I don't believe that we should be held to a certain standard, but I feel that we should be held to the same standards as everybody else. But I feel that black people hold black businesses to a certain standard that I feel like we don't hold other businesses to. I could say, in certain things, and I'm not saying all black people. So I want y'all to start going crazy and you said that. It's not like that. But I feel like we put ourselves in a category to where you can want more, for black businesses, but make sure you keep that same energy when the food is cold at my restaurant. Make sure when you keep that same energy when it's cold at somebody else's restaurant, because I tend to see you want to complain about, oh, this is that, but you're not doing it over here. It's okay when you're at these chain restaurants and doing things like that, but now you go to Aunt Paula's and it has something wrong. Now y'all complaining, y'all on Yelp, and y'all doing, giving Yelp reviews. I just don't feel like we should be held. I think we should all be held to all the same standards. And then I feel like you cut yourself short if you sitting there saying, okay, I got to keep. I'm just a small business. I can never grow to that next level. Nah, I'm like, this is where I'm at now. I want to go ahead and grow from there. I can't sit and say, oh, just because I'm small, I'm Paul is a strap. Oh my God, I wasn't talking about that restaurant. Oh my gosh, Tasha, what is wrong with you? I wasn't talking about that. We got to get to the building. My man Will Wright is back in the building.
What it do? What it do, people?
What's good with you, bro? Good brunching. Will, I mean, how should small-owned businesses be held to a different standard?
I think so, especially if it's a starter. Yes.
Sometimes we don't give the people a chance, bro. That's the only thing I don't understand. I don't appreciate, like, especially when it comes to giving our people reviews and bad publicity. We so quick to do that on Facebook. Go and get the people. Oh yeah, don't go to the soul food restaurant because they did me wrong. But when McDonald's do you wrong, you don't do no Yelp review. You don't treat them like that. So I feel like we should be held to a different standard, especially when we first starting out. Man, give us a chance. If you talk to me and I still did you dirty, then that's a little different. But I feel like we should be held to it because and also they held us to a different standard when it comes to getting business credit, money, and all that type of stuff. So we don't even have the same we don't even get the same rights as most other races and business people anyway when it comes to, so they hold us to a different standard and we should hold ourselves to a different standard. I understand, like, we want us to be more professional, stuff like that, and I get it, but sometimes that shit come with time and understanding of failing and going through stuff to get to to a better space in life with it. That's all.
Hey, so how you feel about it?
I'm gonna need some clarity because I just heard Will say some crazy stuff. Did you
I
think
he said it wrong. I think
we
he said it
need
wrong.
time for professionalism?
No, what I'm saying is we need time to, like, not everything is not going to be to the T either. Like, you were, like, if I had a restaurant.
As far as professionalism?
Yeah, because some people might not deal with people the right way, and sometimes you might need to have someone else step in because you might have a kid in there that's learning. They might not know all the moves, because sometimes you hire somebody, you just like, all right, this is my niece, my nephew, I'm gonna just bring them in. They don't always have the right professionalism when it comes to working in the workplace.
But they should. But they should.
No, they should. No. Should is one thing. And another thing is sometimes they gotta have trial and error too. So like every job we had,
as a every job we have training. There's training because this is like, and that comes from the top, and that becomes on who you hire. You can treat, and that's the thing where people gotta understand. It's all good giving your niece and nephew summer jobs or doing that for the kids and showing them things, but at the same time, this is a business. So I'm going to show you how it is business. So I'm going to train you. I'm not going to throw you out to the wolves and you not knowing how to do it. But you tell I think how we greet people here. When they come in, you're saying good morning, you're saying this, and these are the things that you're telling them to do because you got to train them in because they're a representation of your business. You know what I'm saying? So once you
Right.
get and take it there, that starts with you. So that's like you just saying, nah, we at the bottom right now. So right now we ain't gotta say good morning. We'll just take their order.
No, I'm not saying.
No, wait, hold on.
I'm not saying that.
I'm using an example. I'm just using an example.
That was a crazy
and
ass example.
I think Will is saying everything that you guys are saying. What he's saying is, it's not that there's levels to professionalism. Is sometimes to get to a professional point, like you could give somebody the training. We doing the professional part of giving them the training and stuff like that. Even with that training, somebody will make a mistake and do have a hiccup. They're gonna learn from that hiccup. You understand? I think that's what Will was trying to say.
Yeah, pretty much. I went to public school.
You can learn in the field, but if I tell you,
but if I give you one warning, two warning, and you keep on, then that's a whole different story. You gotta be.
And that's on you. You can let that continue. Like
that's why I gave an example.
People like this.
That's why I gave an example. Like if I mess your stuff up and then you come to me and I fix it, don't go online talking about I did this and that and you leave out the fact that I fix it. I have seen that multiple times, especially with our own people towards our own stuff. Like we so quick to go on Facebook to go throw a review about this restaurant that just kind of opened up and still trying to get, ahead of the game, ahead of the curve. But when you go to McDonald's and they fuck your fries up, you ain't never said nothing you never said a review or nothing on about this McDonald's.
I don't feel like driving back through the drive-thru.
But wait a minute. But now let me ask this question though, Will. If they did go to McDonald's and McDonald's did fix it, does that review would you be okay with them doing that review if McDonald's fixed the problem?
You shouldn't.
But I'm saying, hold on. What I'm saying is, so you saying, let me be clear. You're saying like if they fix the joint and I threw,
queer.
So let me be clear, man. God damn,
come on, brother.
Come on, man. Come on, clear. Let me be clear.
No. But yo, you just said let me be a queer, and I said
no, he didn't say that. He didn't say let me be a queer. He said let me be queer.
Yeah, he said, let me be queer. I said, hey, now, come on now. Well,
listen,
let him be queer.
I ain't worried about my sexuality. We know what's up.
Let me be clear.
So would you be cool with that if somebody did a review on McDonald's, even though McDonald's fixed it now? McDonald's fixed the problem. Would you be cool with that review? Because McDonald's is $1 billion company?
I think it
will. But what I'm saying, it's fine. Yeah. Like if they fix it and they did a bad review, you're saying like that's what you're saying, right? McDonald's fixed it. McDonald's fixed it, and then this person went and did a bad review. That's what you're saying. All right, cool. Let's just be real. That's what I'm saying. Let's be real. Most of the time that never happens. Most of the time, that's what I'm saying. My wife, prime example. My wife does reviews for every restaurant we go to, but when McDonald's fuck her shit up, she don't say shit. She's just like, I ain't going back to that one. When it comes to our own people, I'm just saying we normally just be the first people to be like, yeah, I ain't going back. My food was salty. But like you didn't even give them a chance to fix it or nothing. You didn't even take it back to them like, yo, can you look, my food a little salty. I got high blood pressure, whatever. Can you fix this? It's a little too much. All right, cool, no problem. Fix it. They probably even say, yo, don't even worry about your.
What if the food is just salty? Like they're not, and that's the thing. I think people got to understand this. If I go to your restaurant, I'm giving my real review. Are you saying I shouldn't review it?
No. What I'm saying is, what happens is, what I'm saying is we be so quick to give a bad review to our own people. Till when we do the $1 billion, you won't. That's what I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying. I'm not saying like I had black owned restaurants that did me bad. Period. Like business wise, all that. I don't go online and be like, yo, I'm gonna tear them down so he won't. Hold on, let me finish. I won't go and tear them down. Now, if one of you personally asked me my experience, that's a little different. But then I'm not gonna go online and be like, yo, this is that. If I went to them and I talked to them and they gave me and they fixed everything, then we could.
Fixing it is different than not fixing it at all. If a person does not fix the problem, and let's just say you go to a restaurant and you say the food is salty, and they're like, well, that's the way we cook the food. You have every right to give a review. I don't care what the business is. I don't care if it's black owned, white owned.
And it's not even I wouldn't even consider that a negative review because again,
that's not a negative review.
It's not the truth. It's the truth review. Like, listen, I'm not me personally, if I go to a restaurant and I feel because they let you know the ingredients, and if I feel the food is too salty, I'm gonna say, listen, I respect it, but I can't eat it because for me the food is too salty. So I will leave a review and sit and say, no bad thing. Me personally, I'm not a person that eats salty food. So if you're not a person that enjoys salty food, don't go to the restaurant. That's not leaving a bad review. That's just letting everybody that don't like salty food. Listen, I'm a person like that, and I don't recommend not to go there because the food to me was salty.
My question. So can I ask you a question? Can I have a question? Have you ever done that? Have you ever did that review?
I've never done that. I've left Yelp reviews on restaurants that they violated, like it was some real shit, and I'd be like, nah, none of my people go to this restaurant because they don't respect us as people. Like I've done that. Like I've ordered a food and the chicken was raw. I'm like, you guys gotta sit and recook this chicken. I'm not going for all of that. You giving me raw fucking chicken, the salmonella, nigga. So I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna leave a review when it comes to certain things like that. But me personally, I'm not one to leave a review. It's whatever.
But now let me ask you this though, Will. Let me ask you this. You're a business owner. If you had a show where you booked a clean show, it was a clean show, someone booked you for it, and you put me on the show, and I told you that I did clean. And I got up there and I was like, well, I'll be damned. There's a lot of people up in here. That was the first thing I said. Immediately, the person goes to you and says, hey, you violated our contract. It's supposed to be clean. And you go to me and say, yo, it was clean. I say, damn ain't really a curse. Damn is like a beaver dam. And they leave a bad review because you hired the show. Would they be wrong?
No, they well right. Shit.
Well within their rights.
Yeah.
And that's what I think that what happens is, and you said it right, but there are some business owners that feel as though, well, it's not my fault.
No, but what I'm saying is
Ace's fault.
So
now, do y'all think that when
wait. Brett, hold on, wait. Because Ace is a guy of this magnitude of if you're gonna do it for these people, do it for that people, right? You get what I'm saying? So that's why my whole thing is when it comes to us, we'll write a review about us real fast. But when the major $1 million company or $1 billion company come and mess your shit up, you don't write a review. That's where I'm at.
I agree with those that do write reviews. I've never been a review writer. I'm like Tamika. I just want to go back there and I just tell everybody. I ain't going on that Yelp because they got people that go on there and remove it. So, I don't think that helps any more than just spreading the word saying, Bill, don't take your family to such and such. Will, don't take your family to such and such. Meat, don't take your family to such and such. Me doing that is going to spread the word more if y'all trust what I'm saying. And I'm saying it not because, the food was too salty to me. Like Mika said, no, they don't respect
It's the
us.
environment. It's the environment.
The environment doesn't respect us. I stood there and watched XYZ take place. That's totally different. But the reason why I brought up the whole situation as far as that is because you have some businesses, and I give you an example. I wish we could have a picture up. There was a black-owned business where a guy was cleaning a carpet, and he gave a lady a price of $200 for 4 rooms. Now, a lot of people, if you ever got your carpet cleaned, you know that $200 for 4 rooms is very cheap.
Very cheap.
Yeah. That's $50 a room. That ain't bad.
Right. She went ahead.
Book it.
She went ahead. The guy went ahead and cleaned the room, and the lady said the carpet wasn't clean to her liking. He said, I can come back and do it again. She said, no, I just want my refund. He then said to her, well, you got to understand, that $200 did not just cover that room. That $200 covered all 4 rooms. Show me the other 4. She goes ahead and goes online and does exactly what you're saying, Will. Oh, bad matching. Well, guess what? She never showed what it looked like when he walked in. Well, luckily he took pictures of before and after. This carpet was about as black as Bill's shirt.
Damn,
it was about as black as Bill's. I thought yours was navy. My bad. But as black as
it's just that.
But black as Bill's shirt. So you're telling me that you were willing to try to get a full refund, and when the man showed the picture, the carpet, you could see a little in the corner, like, all right, it could have been a little bit, but it was 10 times or 1,000 times better.
I'll tell you this right now. If you ain't never cleaned a carpet, my nigga, this shit is tedious. It's not easy.
And that's but that's what I'm saying. You have
You're not about to get a refund because one room didn't come out right. That's one. And
let me ask you this.
Matter of fact, when you get your carpet clean from people, they let you know we're gonna get it close to new as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But now let me ask you this. When you go to places like this, or you deal with like say carpet cleaning, and we can find a way to get into it for that. Like for me, for example, I went to Jersey Mike's, got the Jersey Mike's, got my food, went home. I asked for a chicken cheesesteak. It was a Philly cheesesteak. So Jack don't eat the Philly cheesesteak. So now I got to go back. I go back. I'm like, yo, there's a mistake. You said it was chicken. It was a Philly. They said, no problem. We'll make you another one. They go and make me another one, but then they give me 2 free sandwiches like the little joint. Does that free sandwich thing say, hey, it's okay, I'm not complaining, or that's not enough?
To me, yes. First of all, them fixing it, period, is enough. I understand.
Right.
Yeah, people make mistakes.
I hate the people that get like, yo, I took care, like, especially when you go to like these little quick spots, you know what I'm saying? And they, yo, my bad, I thought I heard this, boom, swap it out, no problem. Now, when they giving you issues and you doing this and that, and then they giving you something, you still complaining? That's just crazy.
No, so I'm married to a complainer. Throw that out there.
Right.
My wife. Now, let me ask you a question. Did they let you keep that first sandwich?
Yes.
Okay. My wife have got mad because even though they messed her sandwich up, she mad they didn't let her keep. Yeah, and I'm like, well, you got to get upset for?
See, here's the problem.
She got mad that they took it back.
Yeah, she got mad they took it back because you don't promise to.
I'd be like this,
but I'd be like,
the only reason I kept it was because I eat a Philly cheesesteak.
But here's
I was just getting ready to say that.
I was getting ready to say that. But now that
they took it back, I'm not mad. But if they let me keep it, I'm like, shoot, that's what's up.
But here's the thing. I give you, this is the reason why they let Bill keep it as opposed to your wife. Will, your wife went and complained about something I don't like. So I seen this full circle. If Bill went in and said, I don't eat cheesesteak, you gave me cheesesteak, they wouldn't have gave Bill that sandwich. Bill went in and said, my wife doesn't eat cheesesteak. So their thing is, well, we're going to throw this away. Do you eat it? Yes, I eat it. Well, here you go. Free sandwich. Your wife went in and said,
and not only that,
well, I'm giving it to you for free.
So you don't
not only that,
food.
He said, Bill said, I didn't order Philly cheesesteak. I ordered a chicken cheesesteak. So they messed up that order. So it was, even if that, they was like, nobody said they ain't eat it. They just didn't order that. So cheesesteak.
Their thing is, hey, but if somebody say, like I seen some,
but if they say, give me it back, I'm gonna give it back.
Like I seen this guy said, I don't eat mayonnaise. He's I'm allergic to mayonnaise. He went in there complaining. And they threw it away. Oh, why they throw it away? Because you said you were allergic. Why would they give it back to you?
Yeah. And not only that, it's already been contaminated.
Look, he said, I told him you was in the car. Okay, they're not gonna give you. If I would have went in and say, hey, I just noticed you put this on my friend's sandwich that I ordered, and it's mayonnaise. He don't eat that. And they only order one sandwich. Hey man, you eat mayonnaise? Yeah, I eat it. Okay, here you go. You can have it.
What they're not gonna give it back to the person. Give that same sandwich to somebody else. Y'all done opened it. It's done. Got breath done. Got on all of that.
And that's what I'm saying. Yeah, people be thinking like. And my thing is this: if that was the case, if that was the policy, that everything would do, everybody would go and be like, "Yo, I know I get the 2 double cheeseburgers, one with mac sauce, one. I say one without. I'm getting that.
Like you on mute. Yeah, go back. He's saying that he can't. We can't hear him. Yeah, leave and come back up.
But I'm like, nah. I'm sitting there. I'm like this. Nah. I ordered the wrong sandwich. They be like, all right, keep it. Now I'm going back to the car. I got an extra sandwich now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, it's people be scamming. That's why you got to get ahead and really know.
Now, I will say this about Black-owned businesses, and we're going to keep it food. This is what I do not like. I do not like trying to keep up with businesses on a level that you're not ready for. That's why I said when I came back on and I heard Will saying it, some of the stuff I agree with, like a lot of the stuff, I ain't gonna say some. A lot of the stuff that Will was saying is very true. Hey, we don't get the grants that they get. We don't get the grants that they get. We don't get the opportunities that they get. We gonna get a small storefront where they may get the full 6,000 square foot restaurant, and we got to deal with plates. However, what I do not like, and this is just me, do not advertise stuff that you know you don't have. Don't lure me in talking about we got Danishes and we got this, and then you going like, yo, can I get a Danish? We ain't got that. Wait a minute. On your menu, it says you have it.
Mm-hmm.
So now when I go and do that review, like you're saying, Will,
advertisement.
I'm giving an honest review, and I say the term false advertisement. Immediately, black owners get upset. Oh, you just trying to sabotage? No, you told me you had this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, and I get that, and I respect it. And my only reason why I use that example is because I've seen so many black-owned businesses try to struggle to be better or whatever. And they do try, and whatnot. And it ain't always perfect or whatever. But I have seen our own people immediately go to online to give out this bad review to our own people, and then I don't never see them give out a bad review to a chain restaurant that's making billions of dollars every day. That's all I'm saying. That's why I feel like
I just feel that our people are too much in competition with each other.
I feel like we put so much pressure
on each other.
You know, I think we put so much pressure on ourselves, and to be honest, the same way we have small black businesses closed down, there's small white businesses that close down.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say? But they're not in the joint to where, like, when somebody gets something, like I know I've seen people, they have something like, oh, they got a little spot over there, they got a little plate. Nah, I wish that person the best with it. You know what I mean? But the thing I feel like some of us do, when you get into business, you're out here trying to be somebody else. You're like, stay in your lane, stay on your, like, look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna live above my thing right now. Like, I know I want to get a place, so I'm not gonna go and buy no 500-seater place or something like that when I know I want to start something small. You know what I'm saying? You start something small, and then when you get it to the point and you grow out of it, it's the business mindset. A lot of people get in these businesses and they think, oh, I'm just gonna get ahead and make money just like that. It's gonna turn over. It don't work like that. Sometimes you get a blessing and you get that, but you got to be here for the long run. When you're here for the long run, those are the businesses that last because they didn't come in trying to shoot for the stars. They will take their time with it.
And sometimes a review or somebody giving you constructive criticism, you're a small business, you're just starting, especially if this is something that you're new in and you don't know what it is. Not every criticism is not every person that's coming to you giving an opinion or an advice is for you to take it as, oh, you're trying to bash me. No, sometimes the advice is coming from somebody that's into the same thing that you're into. And they already made it. And they're like, listen, maybe you should just do this or just do that. The way you did this shouldn't go that way. There's so many small business or restaurants, because we're going to keep it like you said at food. They just open a restaurant in such and such place that's small and you go in. The first day is the grand opening. People are nervous. It's the grand opening. You think me knowing that this was the first time, their first day opening, they're just getting things up to par, I'm going to be like, yeah, y'all fucked up. No, I'm going to give y'all a chance to sit and get to where y'all need to get to. If y'all been open a year, then I think that year is long enough to sit and give anybody to sit and say, you guys should have it or some way, somehow. Here I am a year later and y'all still on the same bullshit from the beginning. Then I'm going to be like, okay. Sometimes the people take the review as a bad review when take it as, you know what, let me take that in as a word of advice. Let me fix that. Maybe that'll sit and help this small business get to a corporate place like McDonald's and stuff like that.
Those bad reviews, when they come from a good place and it's not nasty, and be like, so you might be doing like this. Yo, you think this drink salty? Like, yeah, it could have been. You know what I mean? And even when they send stuff back and they be like, it's salty, the chef, whoever made it, they'll taste that drink. They'll taste it and be like, okay, I can see what they're talking about. Because what do they want to do? They want to improve. That's why I'm not one of those people. When I go to places, I don't like to send my food back. I don't like to complain. But I know what you order is what you order. But at the same time, I'm patient. Like, look, and then my thing is this: if I believe that I should be compensated when I go to certain places and certain things happen. So if I order a steak and I ordered it medium and the joint is well done. Like, yo, that joint is burnt to me. You know what I mean? So now I'll wait for y'all to make another steak, but now I have to wait. Everybody else eating, I'm waiting. You know what I mean? So that's more time I got to sit here. So now when you come back and you bring me my plate and you say, yo, don't even worry about it, I take that off the bill, I'm a little less mad because it wasn't my fault. Y'all did that.
Fault.
You know what I mean? What are you doing for us? And then when you just say just do it and still got to play, now that's when people get attitude and doing things like that. So that's
But,
something
No,
that
I like, but like when she would Tamika touched on it, like the time period, like you know what I'm saying, like let them. That's what I was saying earlier. Allow them to have some trial and error. Don't just go crazy the first day you go there, or it's only been open a couple of days or whatever. You're like, oh yeah, they X, Y, and Z, but whatever.
Everybody doesn't come in with the mentality of, okay, so let's just say I have a restaurant, right? And let's say no, me, you got a restaurant. Everybody's gonna support you because it's Meek, right? But then you have people that's gonna support you because they had Meek food before, so they're like, she got a restaurant now. I'm gonna get ahead and go. So now you have those people. But now you have a stranger that don't even know that Meek is the owner of the spot. So she's not coming there because of Meek. She's coming there because I heard they got this. Now I'm going to get ahead and try it. That whole friendship joint is gone. Because let's say Meek's empanadas wasn't good. But I'm like, something, they're growing. They're getting better. You only got one chance sometimes with these people to get them to say, certain people, they be like, oh, no, I'm done. Certain people like, oh, it was all right. I would do it again. Or I would try this next time. It depends on the type of person, and then different things bring people back. You know what I'm saying?
And, especially with running a business, like I go by
bring somebody back too.
Yeah, I go by how many people's complaining about the same thing, right? Mm-hmm. If there's more than 5 to 10 people complaining about the same thing, that means something has to be fixed. Right. Mm-hmm. That's how I'm going to take it, as me building a business. And I'm trying to, if there's more than 5 people complaining about it, okay, let me see what I could do. Let me see what I could fix it. But I'm not going to stress myself out about it, because again, this is the ingredients for it. This is what it is. And this is how it is. You understand? Again, and what people got to understand too, everybody's so in competition with each other. I could make my rice and beans my way. You make it your way. I make my empanadas my way. You make it your way. Thank you for supporting. I get you don't like it. Hey, I thank you. I thank you for your review. There's other empanada spots out here, mama. You could go over there. You don't gotta only worry about mine. That's just how I see it. And that's how, but everybody's such in competition. Everybody don't make things the same way. There's people, and you don't like the way I make it, fine. Then you could go somewhere else and go where you like it.
I don't like them, the corn empanadas, the cornmeal one joint. I hate those. The way you make it, the breaded one, those that's bad.
What corn empanadas?
So here's the
like the cornmeal shell. They make it out of the cornmeal. The different, it's the.
I ain't never seen nobody do that one. You should
write
a review.
What's the other empanada? The other thing they make the empanada. It's like a. I'm gonna find it.
Yeah, fine.
Hey, you should write a review.
Here's the thing about it. Here's the thing that I think that we're missing over, or I ain't gonna say missing over. Here's the one thing that I don't want us to harp on or excuse when it comes to Black businesses, because we talked about giving them a chance. And granted, like Bill said, I may bring in somebody who don't even know you. They're only giving you one shot. Here's the thing that I don't like. Or this is a thing I think we try to miss. Before you go into business and you get these places, you've been doing this. You didn't wake up that day and say, you know what? I'm going to open up a restaurant today. No, this thing has been in the planet. So there are certain things I expect you to have in order, such as you should have a menu. I should not be walking in. I ain't saying the menu got to be a book. I ain't saying it got to be all decorative. If I ask you what's your menu, you should not be like, well, today we got no. Hand me a menu so I can see it.
But if they have that type of place, they got places that you come and they got something different every day.
Yeah, they got that.
So I'm gonna keep it a stack.
It should be posted somewhere.
Oh yeah, I mean, what we got today was on the menu today. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
The special might be
posted somewhere. Yeah. It should be posted somewhere. I'm not saying like I said, it don't have to be a book. It just got to be posted somewhere. The other thing is saying good morning, how can I help you? Good afternoon, how can I help you? You shouldn't be, unless this is your thing, because I know there's a restaurant out there that their whole thing is to be
go to
rude,
Jamaican restaurant. What y'all want? What y'all want?
Yeah, like
why y'all have none? We're not having none.
It shouldn't be that.
Yeah, it should.
So now, what I'm saying? Let me ask you this. Just a spin-off question, right? We have to stop asking for discounts, because these Black businesses are Black too. So I feel like, and we can say this from a comedy point, from on our standpoint. Meek, you say from with your business, as business owners, let me tell you what I'm going to go ahead and do for you. Like, if I want to give somebody a shirt or give any type of merchandise, if I want to do, that's because I want to do that. If I want to go to a show and I'm like, yo, give me 2 shirts for $30 and I know I'm selling for $20 each, that's because I want to do. When you come to me asking, it's like, yo, how you asking for me to get ahead and discount? I got to pay for all this other stuff. You don't go into Macy's and be like, hey, can I get this for a discount? Now, sometimes Macy's you sound like, yo, thank you for supporting. Then you use it. But now I feel like just because we're not on those levels, we go in there thinking, yo, that's my man, I can do that. But understand this is what your man is doing. And he or she wants to get to that level. So by you buying the product, is one, you either really like it and then you're investing in it. Like I got people that have like skincare products, and it was like, okay, at first it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna support. And then it's like, oh, I like that. Now I'm gonna go back. And now it becomes I'm not even just supporting because that's my people's. I really like the product. So we have to make sure that we're trying to support for the right reasons. And then be honest, if you don't like the product, you don't like the product. That's just it. You can't you can't accept. But asking for the discount is like, let the owners come to you with the discount and offer that to you. I feel like that's a slap in the face when you go ahead and do that.
I was told one time, I'm your sister, so I should be getting all my facial stuff free. And I said, no, the fuck you not. I said the moisturizer is $35. This is such and such price. Just because I don't mean nothing. Friend, sister, just because you're black does not mean I'm gonna give you a whole facial set for free.
But see, that's the thing. A lot of people are looking for the discount, but then also a lot of the business owners.
I'll give you a sample. You want a sample?
Right. I was just about to say a lot of business owners don't understand how to give a sample or build up their product. For example, I seen someone and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do that. There are certain people that give you, just like how you build like a point system at these corporate stores. You build up a point system. So, hey, it's nothing to go ahead. And I'm saying this to Bill and Will. And even you, Mika, you go ahead, you get a card with your information on it. And you give them, you have like little things where you mark it off and put your signature next to it. Now, after the 6th purchase, guess what? They may get something for free.
Right. I do that a lot.
You came to 6 shows. Every time,
like leaders right now.
Right, you came to 6 shows. Here you go. I marked it off. And they got to show you the card, and you put the date. You put a stamp, whatever it is that indicates that it's called a customer appreciation.
Yeah. I do that with my shows. So like if I got like a customer, they bring a bunch of people. I either give them a free ticket to the next show or whatnot, or they came to, even if they came to like 3-4 shows by themselves. Yo, the next one on me, come through. Like I do that a lot.
Let me tell you, my cousin, when I was doing makeup, my cousin hooked me up with so many weddings, right? My cousin, and I told him, if I was doing the wedding party by myself, the bride would be free if she had more than 4 bridesmaids. Bride, don't worry, I'll do your makeup for free, but you gotta pay for the bridesmaids.
Right.
She was after I did her wedding, she continued on bringing me more people. She had her baby shower. I did her mother's makeup for free. I did her makeup for free. And I did another person makeup for free. Out of the 7 people she paid me to do from her baby shower. The customer appreciation. She brought me a lot of collectives.
Business.
She brought me a lot of clients. Of course, I'm gonna look out for you. Thank you.
And that's on your, that's on your doing.
That's on my doing, right? Because I'm showing appreciation to those that support me.
Right.
So one thing. What's one advice before we get out of here? What's one thing some advice you would give to a starting small black-owned business?
Don't start it.
What? What?
Don't start it. This shit ain't for the weak. This shit ain't for the weak, man.
It's not. It's really
not for the weak. Stay in your house. Stay in your kitchen. Keep doing that shit where you at. Don't start. Don't go into your job telling some fuck y'all. I'm on my own. Because this shit ain't for the weak, man.
It's
you know how many times? You know how many times we wake up?
Yeah.
And I'm saying the 4 of us. You know how many times we wake up and be like this? I think today's the day. I'm out of here. I'm out.
No, look. I ain't speaking that. I ain't having that day. I'm never going back. This drink can be so hard.
I'm not talking about going back to work. I'm not talking about going to work. You be like this, God, you can take me now. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. This is it.
This shit is crazy.
I don't want to do it no more.
I think one big advice that we have to have, especially first time people that's never done this before, learn patience. Patience is so important when it comes to this. If you're a person of no patience, get help, because you need to. I have moments where I've gone 2 weeks where I don't make no money. And I gotta figure out another way to sit and how to make this motherfucking money, because I'm going 2 weeks without making anything. But the patience and the faith in myself, that's what keeps me going.
Let me jump in before y'all add in something else, because I know y'all two might say something I want to tag on. You said ask for help. I think that's one of the things, being able to just say, hey, bringing in someone that you know are like-minded, or finding a mentor in your field to be able to say, I'm getting on this journey and I would like for you to guide my way. Don't think you're not the only person to ever do any business. But secondly, you're not the first nor the last. But then secondly, don't think, like we said earlier, don't think that everybody's out against you. So find somebody that you could say, hey, can you be my mentor as I take this walk?
The people that I keep around me now is the people that know I've never done this before, and knowing that I'm not even there yet, they applauding me. The ones that I don't keep around is the one that's like, you sure you want to do that? You think you could do that? Those are the ones that I keep away from. But the ones that like, yo, I know you got this. You could do it. I'm going to push you. I'm going to help you. I'm going to support you. I'll help. Those are, come on, let's go. Those are the ones that I keep around me. Don't doubt me from the beginning.
All right.
Yeah, I think one thing I would remember is don't chase the money when you're doing it. Don't chase the money. Let the money come to you. Because it's like they said in the street club, don't let the money make you make the money. Whatever. I'm just saying, because of the fact of, for me, sometimes it's a need for me to get ahead and just give a shirt, because somebody might not have it or whatever it is, or a person, whatever, and I do that. And it's not about just that person. It's about that person at the time, but it's about that person when they go out and they got that shirt on and it has my name on it. So now somebody else is seeing my name, and if it's one person, it's something else. And I say that I'm just speaking with me in comedy wise, but like even for like me, like sometimes it's okay to give out, because right now I'm gonna give this because I know it's gonna come back. I'm right now my main thing is getting my name out there. So if I'm out here and I'm selling food and I'm doing this, I might come out. I got samples. I'm hitting people up with the samples. Now they be like, yo, I need a nut. Yeah, come check me. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm doing this, and you see who's that. Those are things that I think you got to do. You got to remember, you want to get your name out there to build that foundation and that support that you need to get ahead and get there.
Tell you, the other day I had somebody hit me up and they wanted to get a reading, right? And again, this is a whole different from food. This is a whole different business type thing from the food. And she hit me up and she's like, I feel like this, and I felt the energy. I charged $33 for the hour. What I picked up from her, I said, you don't got to pay me. Come on, let's get this done now. She wanted to schedule it. And I said, let's do this now. My passion for this, I'm not worried about the money. I want to help you. Right. By me doing that, and there's no expectation. I said, I'm doing it for free. I'm doing it for free because I need to help you. I feel I need to help. 2 days later, I got a $200 payment. I'm not chasing the money. I'm not chasing the money. I'm chasing what I love to do.
Let me tell y'all something. Everybody that's listening to us, Mika is in the business of spirits and spiritual, shall I say, and she does very well. Bill is in the field of telling jokes, and he does it well. Will is in the jokes of telling it well. Will sells God Got Me, merch, and it does well. And Bill sells, I prayed for this, and Save Dish. All of the three of the people that I love do spirit stuff. Don't come to me asking for I was rich until I had children shirt for fucking free, because you're not going to think that because you're not rich no more you can't afford the $20. The shit is still $20. Okay, I'm not rich for a reason. I'm not. You see how everybody else stuff got God included? God keep making me broke. God keep making me broke.
Hey, look, listen.
We're not doing that.
So first of all, let me say what I got to say first.
Hold on. Before we even jump in, let me say this. I bring his black ass down here. He's selling nothing but wristbands. In my mind, I said, it's no way this nigga's gonna sell that.
Hold on, the show that we did last year?
Yes. All he bought was wristbands. The one that says God got me. That's all it is. I got t-shirts. I got the wristbands, everything. Everybody's going over and saying, can I get a God got me? And these niggas, let me explain something to you. This I know God bless his will. God loved me, but he was like, you got to work, my nigga. Because they was coming over and they was like this. Can we get 10 wristbands? Can I get 15 wristbands? Can I get 5? I don't think this nigga ever got one wristband. It was 5, 10, or 15. Did you know they was coming over to me like this? I love your shirt. Be blessed. Be blessed. Bitch, buy a shirt.
Hey, to piggyback off his story, every time this nigga left, every time I left the table, he sold 2 of my wristbands for me.
I'm selling wristbands for him.
Yo, I can tell Ace is a good dude, yo, because I've been to shows and I'm looking. I think Ace is robbing me, but he's selling my shirts. I was like, "This, oh, great." They were selling my shirts at intermission, and Ace was closing. So I'm hoping Ace is
selling his
bagging. So he's like, "Yeah, hey, here you go. Put mine like this. Hope your joints move like this, but you looking great." Like I had Ace on fries. Okay, Ace was on fries.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yo, I'm bagging. Listen, I'm bagging. This is how much I love. Like you will, Bill. This is how much I love them, meat. Bill has no bags. I'm putting his shirts in my bags. And you know, wait, me. You know what Bill said? He said, "Damn, I gotta get some bags." I was like, "Nigga, you thinking all that?"
No. You need to give me $20 for the bags I already gave out.
Get $5 each bag.
But I'm thinking, yo, once they see me, they gonna come back. They came back, man. I love to save the shirts. I said, come on, get this guy. And Bill trying to be so modest, Bill like this. We got I was rich till I had children.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I sold like 2 of that nigga shirts too that day. I sold 2 of his joints for him. He walked away. I gave him he go $40 or something right here. Look, I sold 2 for you. And every time I left, Tamika, that nigga was selling so many wristbands to me. I just walked away from the table.
Yo,
go ahead. Every time I walk away, you come back with money.
I could go on break.
I went on break.
I'm giving him $20. He's like, "Oh, you sold a shirt? No, this is yours for the wristbands. They bought 2 red, 2 blue."
Hey, yeah,
he like this. He like, what you get? Nothing.
No, we ain't sold out.
Yeah. I
walked away with a nice little pocket change as leaving that shit. Hey, Bill, I walked away with so much money when I rode the train home, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't think niggas trying to pickpocket me. And say, hey, all right.
Yo, he made a killing. I ain't
But I will. All right, let me give my advice.
Make it quick.
All right, one, have great customer service for one. Definitely have great customer service. Make people feel special, make them feel great. Anytime I host a show, I don't care if it's my show or anybody's show, I walk around the tables and ask these people, are y'all okay? Y'all good? And people care about that. People want to feel like you're not just taking their money, you're giving them something. That's why, like, when I go somewhere, it's like Applebee's or whatever, and the manager come around and ask you, how y'all feeling or whatever. I appreciate that because that make me feel like you just don't want my money. You want me to come back. Or whatever. That's one. And and my little thing, I know he talk about the God thing, but my little saying when I get off a stage and I try to sell my merch, I ask him, I don't want to sell y'all nothing. I want to give away stuff to y'all. So can I give it away to y'all? And most times I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, for $5. Because I still got kids at the house. So I don't want to sell it to you. I want to give it to you for $5. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But I love y'all, and y'all keep doing some amazing show each and every day. I appreciate it.
Right, hold up in here. But people, it's been a good show. We appreciate you. Shout out to all the small Black businesses. And if you guys, as a small Black businesses, ever want to come and put your businesses up here, promote your business on the show, that's what we are here for. Send the information to the Good Brunchin Podcast at gmail.com. We get ahead and put not just Black businesses, all businesses. But if y'all want to get ahead and have that promoted on here, to be promoted here and on GS Radio, let us know. Send it in that. The Good Brunchin Podcast at gmail.com. But people, it's been another great show. You already know we appreciate you. We are back tomorrow with your favorite hosts, Bill the Billionaire, Ace Brown, and Tamika. Till tomorrow, y'all. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. We're going to see y'all tomorrow. Peace. Good brunching.
Good brunchin', a good brunchin', a good brunchin'. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. 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 Everybody, good brunchin'. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. Everybody.